सत्संग जी वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु ji ki fateh. Well, it's always my greatest honor and privilege in the presence of our City Guru Granth Sahib to be with you. And I was away for a little while, but I'm here today, and it's so beautiful to see all your smiling faces. You know, we listen to the kirtan, beautiful kirtan. And what Gurbani is telling us is something very simple. And what is very simple that Gurbani teaches us is only one simple thing: to be happy. Right? That's all. Now, how many want to be happy? Yes? Everybody wants to be happy. But we find our excuses not to be happy, right? But Gurbani just teaches us that we should be happy in life. You know, today many of you know, even the youngest ones, know what's happening in the world. And I talk so many times when I come to see you about how important it is that you learn all these teachings. And most importantly, that we say, develop a relationship. That means with the City Guru Granth Sahib, to understand that the Guru is your Guru. So let's just go back a little bit, what I just said. To understand that City Guru Granth Sahib is your Guru. But what is Guru? What is that Guru? We know Guru means Gu and Ru, right? Gu means darkness, and Ru means the light. So Guru means that which takes us from our darkness, from our unknowing something, to know something. Sometimes in our minds we say, I don't know this, I don't know that. But our Guru tells us that everything is known to us, everything. And what Gurbani does, are we sitting straight? Are we alert? What Gurbani does, it opens up a doorway. If you want to go into that room and that door is locked, you can't open that door, right? Because it has a lock on it. Gurbani opens that lock to open the door to our happiness. Gurbani opens the door to our happiness. And it opens the door to our happiness when we just simply, as today we're listening to the Gurbani, if we sing along with the Gurbani, or you stay very still and listen, or we do Vaheguru Simran, that unlocks the door of this thing called, what's this thing that we have in here? What do we call that? Mind. Good. Don't we sometimes in our mind, we get so stubborn, no, I'm not going to do this, no, I won't do that, no, I'm not going to go there, no. But Guru opens our mind, opens our hearts, and helps us to become happy in life. As you get older, you know that life has challenges. There's things we have to face. We don't always like to face those things, and as we become adults, we have to face even more. But now when you start at a young age to understand the relationship, the friendship that you have with the Guru. You know, when I say relationship with City Guru Granth Sahib, how many of you have friends? Some? Yeah, everybody has friends, right? So how many have made friends with the City Guru Granth Sahib? Did you make friends? If you have a best friend, right, sitting next to you or something, you have a best friend, don't you go to that best friend and say, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Can you give me some advice? You talk to your best friend, right? So same is with City Guru Granth Sahib. Make Sri Guru Granth Sahib your best friend. Because if you have any questions, even the youngest ones, you have any questions, you can listen to the Gurbani, you can go to Sri Guru Granth Sahib, you can listen to that Shabad, and here you had English. If you don't understand the Gurumukhi, there's the English translation. And it will always answer you like a friend. And that's what I learned. I learned that Sri Guru Granth Sahib was my best friend. And that I could go to Sri Guru Granth Sahib any time I had any problems or something was bothering me, and I would be given the answer that Guruji would answer me. And that's when we say create a relationship, create a friendship. And you were born at the feet of the Guru. Is that not true, that you were born at the feet of the Guru? You were named at the feet of the Guru, and you were brought as babies to the feet of the Guru. That we call in this life a blessing. Are we paying attention? Are we sitting straight? Are we alert? Good. Because now, today, right at this moment, today is the time. Today is the time to make the Sri Guru Granth Sahib your best friend. And learn the Gurbani. Learn what Guru is teaching us and saying to us. I had to learn it in the English first, then I studied the Gurumukhi. And I don't know if the English is 100%, but the English is still, if it's only 80%, we still have an understanding of what Guru is teaching us. We say Ekonkar. What does Ekonkar mean? Anji? There's one God, right. And that one God that Guru teaches us is the same God for every single person. Every person that lives on this planet, and it doesn't matter, they don't have to be sick, they can be any faith that they want, but that God is the same God. And what Guru Nanak Dev Ji taught us in Ek Onkar, he taught us that God and me and God are one. Exactly. Ek Onkar. That God and me and God are one. What does that one mean? We say Ek Onkar, there's one God. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji said that one God, that God that exists for everyone, lives inside of you. Nobody said that. Did you know that? Nobody said before Guru Nanak Dev Ji that God, that one God who is the God of everyone, lives inside of you. That God is not outside of you. And that every human being has God inside. But we forget that. So when I forget that God lives inside of me, what reminds me? Are you thinking? What have I been saying today? Are you listening? What reminds me that God lives inside of me and that I have a right to be happy? I go to who? I go to my best friend. And who is my best friend? Sri Guru Granth Sahib, right. Isn't that simple? If you understand it that way, it's so simple. And I want you to understand today in a very simple way, because Guru Nanak Dev Ji didn't make it difficult. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj didn't make it difficult to come to the feet of the Guru. We made it difficult. We made it hard. As soon as I saw in my mind, I said that Guruji is my best friend, then I bowed my head to my best friend. I did that, Matatek. And I said, Guruji, as my best friend, you guide me in this life. And that's what we want to remember. Because our mind, when we go to school and we do everything, and parents, when you go out and you're at work and you do, we forget Vaheguru. We get so caught up right into the schoolwork and our friends and running around and this and that, that we forget. That's why Nam Simran is so powerful. When we do everyday Nam Simran, then everyday Nam Simran is with us. Do you understand? If every day we do Vaheguru, 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 even 5 or 10 minutes, if you do that in the morning before you go to school, then the rest of the day Vaheguru takes care of you. That's what I truthfully believe. Are we sitting straight? You're slumping again. Come on, sit straight. We'll do some Simran in a few moments. How many hours do we have in a day? Who knows? Yes? Very good. 24 hours, good. And what is 10% of 24? Who can tell me? What is 10% of 24, yes? Where's our mathematicians? 10% of 24 is what? I'm sorry? No, what is 10% of 24? Where's all the math? Have you been on 2-week vacation? You forgot everything? Don't we just move that decimal point one place over and we get what? 22, oh my God. You better go back to math school. Yes, G. 2.4, she got it. Why, Guru, she got 2.4. My God. So Guru says, give me 10% of your day. If we say there's 24 hours in a day, Guru says, give me 10%, which is 2.4 hours. Of that 24 hours, Guru's only asking for 2.4 hours, 10%. Well, we negotiate better deals than that, don't we, in business? Guru's saying, just give me 10%. And Guru says, if you give me that 10%, that 2.4 hours of your day devoted to Guru, then Guru shall take care of that other 90% for you. You see how it works? If we give even that little bit of time to Guru, Guru gives us this much time. But you have to believe it. There's a word in English, we call it trust. How many have heard that word trust? You've all heard that word trust, right? So Guru says, trust in me. If I'm your best friend, trust in me that I will guide you. And Guru says, I'll take you across this ocean of life. Because every day when you do Pad, every day when you do Simran, it stays with you and builds inside of you. And it doesn't matter what age. Some of you are very young, you're only 4 or 5 years old, and some were this. Doesn't matter. So we've talked about a few things today. One is, we have a right to be happy. And we all agreed that we want to be happy. We don't want to be sad. Second thing we said, let Guru become your best friend. Third, we learned that when Guru is our best friend, that door to happiness will open. You know, Guru is like an opening. That when we don't know something, didn't we say the word Guru means from darkness to light? And that light is your happiness. And Guru is your peace. I like to be very peaceful. But how do I stay peaceful? Because I trust in Guru, that even if I don't know something, and I can't do something, I know that my Guru will carry me through and show me a way. And that's how I learned to live as a Guru Sikh.